at the castle. Ah, the castle. Now that should sound strange to us, since it refers to a dwelling that faded from history long ago. And yet, modern films, television, and books about the Middle Ages still enchant and captivate us. While other phrases, such as my knight in shining armor, conjure up images of long ago, unknown to us and yet still familiar. And while images of knights in armor and castles strong may fade away as generations pass, here, at medieval times, we believe that there is one touchstone from that distant past that should never fade away, and that is the code of chivalry, a set of rules created 1,000 years ago to govern the conduct of the noble class, to impart fairness and respect, compassion and understanding. For the next 20 minutes, with the assistance of Her Majesty the Queen, the Knights of the Realm, along with their retainers, we will explore the code of chivalry. And through the lessons taught therein, my young lords and ladies, we hope to show you how that ancient code might become part of your daily life.
Medieval Times is proud to present a program that we call Chivalry in Action.
Since today's visit to the castle is educational as well as entertaining, we have come up with some questions that we hope will interest you. So listen closely. We'll check your knowledge as we go. During a convention of parents and educators today, revealed that a lack of respect and personal responsibility when dealing with youth were among the biggest problems facing.
In other news, a community soccer league has become the focus of an investigation into widespread bullying among the players.
Our members are sworn to valor, their hearts know only virtue. Our blade shall defend the helpless, and our might shall uphold the meek. Let our words speak only truth, and our wrath defeat the wicked. This oath is our bond.
Saluted a 9-year-old girl who stepped in and put a stop to the bullying incident before it could get out of hand.
The diverse group, which was comprised of kids from across the city, raised enough money with the campaign to send tons of food to the stricken region.
Their hearts know only virtue.
How go the preparations for the feast to be held at the tournament?
Oh, all is being prepared, Your Majesty. As a matter of fact, I've had a meal prepared for you that you might give your approval before it is served to our visiting guests. And might I add, Your Grace, your Chancellor has outdone himself. A feast fit for a queen if there ever was one. Oh, thank you, Lord Marshal. How could you possibly know? Oh, I had a nibble or two.
Enough talk, my lords. I'm starving. Bring out the feast.
Maid Gwendolyn, Her Majesty will dine. Here, Your Majesty, is a meal truly super obviously nervous, prepared in our own kitchen. And surely another jewel in your crown. Another feather in your cap, as it were. Another one in the wind, all the way.
Oh, hush. Well, put it down now, Gwendolyn. I'm prepared to be amazed.
Oh, Your Majesty, look out! Look out! Clumsy girl, my lady, your gown.
It's nothing, really.
Useless girl. What backward village have you come from? I warned the master of the household by allowing these ignorant peasant girls to serve.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, my lady.
I didn't.
Yes, forgive her, your majesty. The low-born have no place in your household. I shall have her dismissed at once, and the family shall be taxed to pay the damage she has caused.
Oh, Lord Marshal, I don't think that's...
That is out of the question. Are you all right, Gwendolyn?
My lady, you don't mean to allow her carelessness to go unpunished?
That is exactly what I intend to allow.
But the meal, it was prepared so carefully, it's ruined.
Well, it isn't that, but it can be made again. Go, child, send someone to clean this up and tell the master of the household that the queen shall require a new meal to be served. Now compose yourself and think no more on this.
Ah, well done, majesty. Your house will go to rack and ruin, highness, with such as she in your service.
A simple mistake, Lord Marshal, quickly forgotten. Let us recognize the contribution of all, regardless of their station in life.
And recognize also that though accidents and mistakes may take place, ours is to forgive and to treat those with whom we spend our daily lives with respect.
Respect, compassion, and understanding.
It is well said, your majesty, and as for my part, I have acted hastily and unfairly. With your permission, my lady, I seek out the servant girl and make right any wrong I have done.
It is wise.
And honorable. Make haste, my lord.
Time to test your knowledge. We've come up with some questions that we thought would be fun to share with you. Don't be shy. If you think you know the answer, shout it out. We'll give you some choices to think about, but only one will be right.
We'll call the choices A, B, C, and D. Ready? Here we go. Practicing understanding is a keystone of chivalry in action. The Queen is aware of this and makes it a part of her daily life. How would you have handled the toppled tray and come to the aid of serving girl Gwendolyn? A. By being fair to all and protecting the weak. B. By embarrassing the Lord Marshal for his behavior. C. By having the serving girl dismissed from the Queen's court. Or D. By ignoring the accident and the remarks of the Lord Marshal and ordering another tray.
There you go.
The correct answer is A. In our society, everyone has a contribution to make, however small, and allowing someone to be demeaned or abused for a mishap is against our code of chivalry.
Our blade shall defend the helpless.
Marco, si no quieres la papada se va a quedar los hijos que debería.
Arms for a poor man, Sir Knight. Arms for one tossed about in the storm of life.
Let us halt, squires.
I pray you, look kindly upon one so poor, good captain. A crust of bread, or perhaps a coin, Sir Knight, so that I might feed my poor family.
Let us away, my lord, for the roads have become clogged with scoundrels such as this, seeking to remedy their laziness and sloth with handouts from those who earn an honest day's pay. Now, get you gone, wretch! Your words are rash, squire, and too quick to the mark, for who is to know the paths that have led this man here? So tell me, fellow, from where do you hail?
A small village, your grace, of no consequence, a half-day's walk from this very road. The harvest was small, the winter a cruel one, and my children go hungry. I ask only for them, brave knight.
My lord, night circles all around us, and the road ahead is long. Let us leave this peasant to his begging and make haste for the castle of Doniel Frey.
It is true, young man. I am a peasant, and yet I have not always been so. For who has not been brought to circumstance at some time or another that requires us to set aside our pride and to seek food, shelter, or friendship from strangers?
Friendship! Silence! Have you not been taught the lessons of understanding, of compassion? Charity is the duty of a knight. It is by our charity to others that we are measured, and through our kindness and understanding that we will one day be remembered. I carry no bread, but take these coins and use them to provide for your family.
You are kind, Sir Knight, and my thanks are with you. Forgive me.
You are unwell and have no shield against the cold. Here, good fellow, take my cloak. No, your grace, please. Let him take mine. For I've been without pity and for a moment lost touch with charity and understanding for one less fortunate than myself. It is well done, squire. It is a short journey to the castle of a friend, where we will break bread and rest for the night. Journey with us, and a place will be made for you. Good. Let us away.
Of the code to one less fortunate than himself. Which elements of the code did he extend? A. A crust of bread and some coins. B. A cloak against the cold. C. Understanding, generosity, and charity. Or D. Free advice.
The correct answer is C. By understanding and sympathizing with the plight of the man he encountered on the road, the knight put chivalry into action with his understanding and his charity.
Our might shall uphold the meek.
Slushy, my lord.
Yeah, pick it up. Come on, we don't want to hang around with this loser.
Well, what happened here, squires? Why is this arena not yet prepared as I ordered?
It was his fault, Sir Knight. We were set up for the tournament as you ordered, but then that idiot fell down and broke the lance.
Are you all right, young man?
Yes, my lord.
Leave that. Tell me, how did this happen?
I was tricked from behind, my lord, and fell, breaking the lance.
That's a lie.
Can't do anything. Just look at him. He'll never fit in with us.
Accusing someone who is in training to become a knight and to one day take the oath to say that they are lying. Now that is a serious accusation. And as for him being different, we are all different. Young man, go to the armory and fetch another lance to replace this one. Now as for the rest of you, clean this up.
But, my lord, we didn't make this mess.
Why should we be the ones to clean it up?
Do as you're told without further talk, for I suspect some injustice has been done here. Gather round, squires. The time has come for us to talk about the oath that each of you hope to take one day. An oath that requires you to fight wrong where you see it, to show fairness to all, but above all, a solemn pledge of honesty. Is that understood?
Well said, Lord Marshal. I ask you, young squires, which of you has never made a mistake or allowed a wrong to be committed without speaking up? And yet, when we allow the weak to suffer at the hand of the strong...
Or fail in our oath of fairness to others, and we have failed another part of our oath. And that is that we dare to do right. We have forgotten that true citizenship in harmony remind us not to do these sorts of things.
Yes, and that our refusal to take part in bullying those whom we find to be different than ourselves will allow us to embrace what makes us unique and not to fear it.
One day, if you pass the test to knighthood, you will encounter many people unlike yourselves. People who look to you for strength, for protection from attack and ridicule, and fairness in your dealings with them. Now, with the lessons hid within our code fresh in your minds, tell me, how did this happen?
It was I, Sir Knight. And for my role in it, I am ashamed. I do not fear your punishment, Sir Knight, for I have earned it.
No. Honesty shall not be punished. Many people are afraid of things that are unfamiliar to them, of people and customs that they don't understand. But the code of chivalry teaches us to respect one another, to treat all with fairness, regardless of our differences. Do you understand? And you, young man, do you understand?
I do, my lord. Perhaps if I were to dress in a tunic of like colour, as the others are dressed, I could fit in.
I forbid it, squire. The code of chivalry requires that we practice understanding of our differences and embrace each man or woman as unique, including the clothes they wear.
Instead, let them don these garments. Each unique. They celebrate diversity and yet are united under the same banner.
The same banner, indeed. One of right over wrong, of fairness and loyalty.
And the bravery to do what is just.
It is well said, your majesty. Remember what you have learned this day, young lords, and let it be your guide on your journey to knighthood and long after. Now, make sure the arena is prepared and retire.
Down through the centuries, this teaches us to respect one another and to treat all with fairness, regardless of our differences. Can you name it? Is it A, the Knight's Code, B, the Way of the Sword, C, the Code of Chivalry, or D, the Canterbury Tales?
The correct answer is C, the Code of Chivalry. This centuries-old philosophy is based on honesty and respect.
Here's another.
Which of the following do you think would not be part of the Code of Chivalry? A, making fun of the way someone is dressed. B, helping a classmate with an assignment that they don't understand. C, taking responsibility for something wrong that you have done. Or D, accept and welcome people from other cultures and backgrounds.
The correct answer is A. Making fun of others is a form of bullying. Whether you do it at school or on the internet, bullying is wrong and goes against the code of chivalry and good citizenship. Let our words speak only truth.
On guard!
You want this piece instead?
Hey!
Little one.
Leg! Shoulder! Head! Leg! Shoulder! Head! Leg! Shoulder! Head! Leg! Shoulder! Nice!
No way. What did the Queen say? Chancellor was furious.
Seriously?
Off the stage.
Oh, that must have been wicked.
What are you guys doing? You're supposed to be practicing. Come on, let's get busy. Did you hear about the wench that nearly knocked over the queen with her serving tray?
I heard the girl ruined the Queen's dress.
Valiente said she did knock her over.
I heard she was thrown in the dungeon.
Really? Someone told me she was going to be whipped.
Hold on. First of all, were any of you guys there when this happened? Then you have no right to spreading tales about something you didn't see, or repeating gossip you heard from someone else who wasn't there.
Oh, Sir Robert, how go the preparations? Will all of your knights be ready for the opening of the tournament?
There will be, Cedric. They were distracted for a moment.
Cedric, actually. Distracted, you say? Distracted how? What could be more important than the tournament?
Pardon, Lord Cedric. We were regaled by a tale of high comedy, one involving a low-born idiot of a girl from the scullery.
High comedy, is it? Tell me more.
Well, rumor has it that this girl nearly knocked the queen off her feet.
Go on.
Others have said that she has ruined the gown that her majesty was to wear to tonight's tournament, and that for her clumsiness she was clapped in irons.
Dungeon for sure. But the dress must have fortune.
And who among you was there to witness this account? It is as I thought. Spreading this sort of dark practice, this rumor is a dark practice, my lords. And beneath you, you see how your young squires join in, following the lead of those already lost in wild retellings, exaggerations. In honoring our oath, we should strive to do the right thing and not engage in this sort of gossip. Nor should we allow others to engage in it.
Chivalry in action does not mean that we just be fair to all, but that we fight wrong when we see and hear it. And spreading these types of rumors is wrong.
What type of rumor is that, Cedric?
It's wild retellings about little accidents with Lady Gwendolyn. The entire story has been blown out of all proportions, so that little or none of the truth remains.
Wild retellings. You mean gossip? My goodness, don't you have anything better to do? If you must know, there's a small mishap concerning my maiden eye. She's loyal, trustworthy, and well above any scandal your rumors report.
Forgive them, my lady. They do not realize the harm that all this passing of rumors and gossip can do.
And all without a shred of truth. Let it be forgotten.
But there are pictures, my lady.
Pictures? How can there be pictures? Is there a painting of my poor maid in her embarrassment?
Technology, my queen.
Brave new world.
Time marches on. Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, and all that stuff. Here, I'll send them to you.
Send how I have no magic device.
Nor do I.
Although it seems as queen of this castle and ruler of this realm.
You should have first highness to do an upgrade.
Not to worry, Your Majesty. Here, I'll send them to the castle's email account.
What is that?
Little secret. See for yourself. It's on the table behind you. Yes, that little device. You pick it up, And you swipe up with your thumb. No. Press the red button. The red. Yeah.
Oh my. Some very unkind things being said about Ned Gwendolyn in here. They're very unkind indeed. Lord Marshal, what is unfriendly? I'm not moved at look at it go.
I believe she's trending.
But all of this is untrue and unfair.
Oh, that's not what it says here, Your Majesty.
Or here.
Or here. Or here either. Oh, 200 hits on YouTube.
This, Lord Chancellor, is a magical device.
Oh, capable of great honor.
And great harm, for its power has been used unjustly. The maid merely toppled a tray. No harm came to our person, the maid, or my dress. Neither was she censured or punished. And to say otherwise is to show that you've been misled by what you've seen and read here.
And yet, my lady, the damage has been done.
And so it can be undone.
The Code of Chivalry teaches us upon a sacred oath to protect the weak, to be loyal to our friends, and to fight wrong when we encounter it.
And so should chivalry in action be our guide when navigating this device of wonder. Lord Marshal, I think I shall keep it.
Your Majesty,
Okay, let's put those devices of wonder away and get ready for the tournament.
Open the gates.
Smartphones can be used to do harm through rumor and gossip, which can lead to cyberbullying. By what name did the Queen call the smartphone? Was it A, a crystal ball, B, tea leaves, C, a device of wonder, or D, the sphere of infinite knowledge?
The correct answer is C, a device of wonder. Smartphones, tablets, and other devices that enable us to access social media have become a standard in our everyday lives. When we use this technology, we must always try to keep in mind the feelings of others and ensure that our remarks are honest and truthful. Here's another.
Using chivalry in action, the Queen and the Chancellor put an end to the cyberbullying and rumors concerning the serving maid. What tenets of the Code of Chivalry did they use? Was it A, be fair to all people, B, dare to do the right thing, C, seek justice for those who have been wronged, or D, all of the above?
The correct answer, of course, is D. Chivalry in action is the way we describe an ancient code in the modern world, and we would like to see you use it each and every day. Remember, that magical device of wonder is capable of great good and great harm. Choose wisely.
Like the Knights of the Realm, whose ghosts still walk down the corridors of forgotten castles behind long-ago kings and queens.
We believe that doing the right thing and being fair to all people are just as important today as they were so many centuries ago.
my friends, the celebration has begun! Today we shall watch and wonder as armored knights on magnificent horses battle in the honor of your kingdoms. Along the way, displaying artistry and horsemanship, skill in competition, and dauntless courage in battle. From the western marches come the champions of Castilla, Santiago, and Navarre, the Red Knights, the Black and White Knights, and the Yellow Knights. From the east ride the Titans of Leon, Peralada, and Valiente, the Green Knights, the Red and Yellow Knights, and the Blue Knights. And now we welcome our host. She bears the scepter and wears the crown. Her sovereign majesty, Queen Doña Maria Isabella!
Thank you, Lord Marshal, for that wonderful welcome. And now, my lords, my ladies, tell me, have you come to see sport? Well, then I say let these games begin.
Is the seasoning now?
From the House of Leon, Don Tabo the Green Knights. Luis de Roche from the House of Castilla, the Red Knights. Lord Delfont from the House of Peralada, the Red and Yellow Knights. Eophres of the Crew from the House of Santiago, the Black and White Knights. Alberto Del Mau from the House of the Valiant Blue Knights. From the House of Navarre, the Yellow Knights. The yellow knight, the blue knight, the black and white knight, the red and yellow knight, the Your Grace, we have time for one more game. Remember, the contest is to be had. Lend your voices to the knights, whose fortunes have now been cast in the urn as they ride for the ring. So, if you want one more game, cheer for your knights. Let this final game begin.
Is it racing? Oh, you have to make it in the hole.
Summon them all to us.
Ah, very well. Then ride forth, my lords of East and West.
Just leave it there, dude.
knights will now do honour to one special lady, and having bestowed upon them these favours, they will set lance against shield in the joust.
My lords and ladies, raise a chair for your queens of the tournament. Tell me your majesty how you enjoyed the show.
I am most pleased with tournament games and with our honoured queens. And now, my noble lords, we will leave retired to see that you are prepared for the joust.
My lords, my ladies, raise a chair. All your knights of the realm. As you well know, nobility gathers at your table this day for your celebration. Yet they arrive in celebrations of merit. Well, I speak, of course, of field trips, of school away days. As a matter of fact, some of your guests have this very day been raised tonight, and lady of the realm. And so, Your Majesty, we honour them. Good neighbours, let's all join together and wish a warm welcome to Raleigh Christian Academy. And then it's all welcome Heritage Oak School. And put your hands together for Jerome High School Band and Choir. There's a mighty chair for New Harvest Christian School. A warm welcome to St. Helen Catholic School. Everyone please welcome Travis Ranch Middle School. And a warm welcome to United Scholar Academy. And good neighbours, what we would like to tell you is at the end of the tournament, in order to follow new guidelines, we will be exiting the arena in much the same fashion as you were seated. This will take place immediately after the tournament ends. We ask for your cooperation in remaining in your seats at the conclusion of the tournament. Remaining in your seats at the conclusion of the tournament, and we will execute as quickly and safely as possible. We thank you for your cooperation in advance for helping to keep everybody safe. And there you have it, Your Majesty. As we celebrate this day, you're joined in revelry by these, indeed by all of your guests.
Well, I would say the tournament so far has been a success, Your Majesty.
Truly.
And now, Your Grace, a surprise.
A surprise? What sort of surprise?
A gift, Your Majesty, sent to you by your cousin, Rodrigo, the King of Valencia.
Oh, Valencia! Is it oranges?
Is it oranges?
Oranges? Why would it be oranges? Well, you said Valencia, they have marvelous oranges. Thought of that. No. It's a horse.
Oh my, Rodrigo is renowned for his fabulous Andalusian.
Maybe he sent some oranges too. No, he didn't say any oranges. Well, it seems to me if he was going to send something all this way, it wouldn't have been a hardship to include some oranges. Well, he didn't. Well, an oversight on his part. I mean, have you ever tasted one of their oranges?
Would you stop with the oranges? Honestly. May I see this gift? Is he well trained?
According to your master horse, Don France Christian, he is the finest, best trained of horse he's ever known.
Well, then let us meet him.
And so you shall. Here, my lords and ladies, is the finest rider in your realm, Don France Christian, and a gift from the King of Valencia.
Still, I could have seen a few oranges.
I pray Don France Christian present him to my guests. he held. And you, my lord, as always, are right to be counted above all whom I have met. My lords, my ladies, raise a cheer and honor this true horseman. Cousin Rodrigo has been too kind. See that he receives a cask of our finest brandied wine in return for this wonderful gift.
Oh, yes, of course, Your Majesty. And, might we trouble the good king for perhaps a bag of...
Yes, fine. Ask him for some oranges.
Oh, Her Majesty is wise beyond her years. No, Your Majesty, the King of Arms has declared the knights prepared for combat.
Very well. Good and glorious nobles, let us welcome now the flower of chivalry, as they take their place upon the field to test their strength and their courage.
His name shall be ever sung in the tales of legendary Olite, standard bearer, warrior, and herald of Navarre, to arms, Yellow Knight! With service to this crown, as the house of the valiant and allegiance undying, the realm unbound and the throne unfettered, all hail the Blue Knight! From the west comes the destroyer unchained, let those who would cage him beware, for he is bold in his fury and terrible in his charge. Attend us, Black and White Knight! Say this to the miscreants and to the agents of unrest. No power on earth shall cast him aside, for he stands immovable as the rock stands upon the shore. Grace us, red and yellow knight! Battle, and the enemy withers as he approaches. Behold the lion, master of war, ride forth, Red Knight! If you seek the boldest warrior in the kingdom, then begin your search in Leon. Now see his talents weighed upon a mighty scale. Take the field, Green Knight!
Knights, parade your colors.
Knights,
It has been many months since you first petitioned me to hold this tournament, and as your queen to host a passage of arms, in which one of you might be our once and future champion. Yet, the dangers of the list give me pause. With great concern do I watch as my great son goes skilled in arms, but life and limb in peril's way.
Well, there are the limits in their hands, your majesty, bred for war, and accustomed to the dangers of battle, be it here or some distant shore. And let's assuage your fear, dear queen. For I ask of those here assembled if there are any among you who lament this petition and its dangers, you are free to retire, in honor and gratitude, for services already renowned by this friend.
Very well. Lord Marshal, perform the duties of your office and govern over the tournament.
Do you my honor, your grace? Who then, my lords, deems himself mightiest in skill? Who shall claim the first challenge?
Let's go now! Woo! Is this trash?
A challenge has been issued and accepted. All knights not engaged in combat will retire from the field. Lower your masses to see of the challenge. My lords, you will meet on horseback and wield the lance. The victor will select a weapon of his choice. Take your places!
Wait, Mom, why did they get force field? We don't.
Another lance. Another pass. Choose your weapon, my lord. Your advantage is forfeit. Dismount, my lord. Vest him on foot.
refreshment await your next palace.
Well, Lord Marshal, a fine beginning.
Indeed, Your Highness. Let us now test the mettle of the Black and White Knights. To answer his challenge, the Red and Yellow Knights. My Lord of Paramount, you may find glory in this game, but only if you defeat this noble veteran. Take your places, my lords. The trumpet will call, and you shall answer. Fresh lances, my lords. Well struck, my lord!
Oh my goodness, Lord Marshal, is he all right?
Well, was a mighty one, my lady. Like a hammer.
Cedric?
Very sharp. What say you, squire, when they continue? Well done, my lord of Haraloda. Well done, my lord. Dismount, my lord of Santiago. Meet him on foot.
Where's the house?
Present your shields, my lords, of Castilla and Leon. My lords, here is combat to the yield. Take your places, set heel to horse, and may your lance find its mark. Well done, noble knights. Another lance, another pass. and horse, my lord. Take up your weapons, fulfill your oath.
Was that supposed to happen? I don't think that was supposed to happen. Mr. Fukuoka! Carlos, que se vaya! What? Dile a tío Carlos que se venga aquí, que fue al baño. Where is she? Que se venga, que Sharon no va a comer. Que se venga. ¿Dónde es? Tío Carlos está el texto que quiere. Venga.
Otro. Tío Carlos, allá arriba.
Well fought and nobly won.
My lord, hear your people cheer!
Nadie tiene que tomar los que más tenemos.
What's this, Lord Rose?
Forgive him, your majesty. His blood is up. It's long awaited the moment when he might repay the champion of Valiente for a challenge long remembered.
It is as I feared, but when a gauntlet has been laid in such a perilous wager, it tips the scale of charity and grace and darkness reigns. Instead of martial, let decorum in the weight of such contests as these prevail.
You command. Your wish is granted, my lord of Castilla. Return to this, my lord of Valiente!
And crueler still, since it was never by design to see combat so desperate or so costly. And yet Valiente may rejoice. My lord rise to the cheers of your kingdom.
Only one challenge yet remains.
One yes, sent him forth.
Present your shield, my lord of Santiago!
Lord Cedric, let this final combat be weighed upon the scale of our forefathers.
Lord Marshal, let this be decided by the right of the sword.
My lords, let all tales of this day dwell upon the moment when two titans, mighty in skill, lent themselves in full labor to the gods of war. Take your places! Knights, speed of horse! The mighty Valiente, the Blue Knight! You shall be accounted mightiest of those in finance have graced this field.
And yet a task remains. Chivalry requires us to pay homage. Rightful champion, and choose from among the ladies of the court. One whom we shall call the Queen of Love and Beauty. Love
joining us now on music here from all of our heroes. The Yellow Knights, the Black and White Knights, the Red and Yellow Knights, the Black Knights, and the Green Knights. For your champion and defender of the land, the Blue Knights. Chancellor, Lord Chivalry. Finally, let us join together now and raise a mighty cheer for our host. Long may she reign in beauty and in grace. Her Royal Highness, Queen Doña Maria! My lords, my ladies, band your voices together and raise a final cheer for your knights! Parents, teachers, and counselors, please remember to have your children stay seated until Lord Cedric has had a chance to excuse you all. We thank you for your continued patience and understanding. And so, our legend shall continue. You have been a most magnificent audience this day. And I, Lord Rogelio, also thank you all. We bid you safe travels, good friends. We wish you Godspeed, and we pray you return back soon to medieval time.
Thank you, and welcome, you old marshals. I remind you, nobles, to remain in your seats for just a moment. Now make sure that you gathered up all of your belongings, your backpacks, your cell phones. Undoubtedly, after every matinee, someone leaves a big bag of money. So make sure if you brought a big bag of money with you, that you don't forget to take it home. All right, first to exit the arena, the green section, up the stairs and to the left. Up the stairs and to the left.
She's so embarrassed.
And the blue section, up the stairs and to the right.
Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you like, subscribe, that was the whole medieval times show in California. Bye.